Hello, I'm John Palatiello, and this is a MAPPS Minute. 13 projects and technologies have been entered into the 7th Annual MAPPS Excellence Awards Competition. Winners will be announced at a ceremony and reception on Wednesday, November 13th during our international conference. Speaking of the conference, the MAPPS Geospatial and Engineering International Conference will be held on November 13th and 14th at the Westin Hotel in Alexandria, Virginia. You will learn what you need to know to enter or expand into the geospatial market. Register and make your hotel reservations today at geointernational.org. On Monday, MAPPS Government Affairs Manager John Berg gave a presentation on Capitol Hill on federal agency support for resilient communities, discussing how NOAA's Digital Coast, USGS 3DEP, and geographic data can benefit state and local planning. Also participating was the National Association of Counties, the Association of State Floodplain Managers, and the American Planning Association. That same day, Susan Marlowe, MAPPS President-elect and our Cadastre Chair, made a presentation to the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau on a national parcel program where she sought action on a provision that MAPPS secured in the Dodd-Frank Financial Reform Bill passed by Congress that calls for parcel-level data collection under the Home Mortgage Disclosure Act. Last week, MAPPS joined the U.S. Chamber of Commerce and more than 250 other organizations in a letter to Congress opposing a government shutdown. The letter also called for resolution of the impending debt limit and reform of entitlement spending that is overwhelming the federal budget and our national debt and deficit. Congratulations to PA MAPPS, our state chapter in Pennsylvania, on approval this week in a State House Committee of House Bill 1285 to establish a Geospatial Coordination Council. And today, Friday, October 4th, Colorado MAPPS meets to elect new officers and hear about UAV activities in their state. Finally, I was pleased to accompany MAPPS President Jeff Lauer in a series of meetings with federal agencies last week. We visited with BLM, Corps of Engineers, the Department of the Interior, and DHS, discussing issues affecting the MAPPS membership. Speaking of DHS, we'll present our next webinar. It'll be on implementation of their Geospatial Concept of Operations, or CONOPS, on Thursday, October 10th at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. The webinar is free, so go on the MAPPS website to register. If the government shutdown continues, the webinar will be postponed, but we'll keep you informed. Once again, in an economy where you're counting every dollar, it's good to know you can count on MAPPS. And that's a little more than a MAPPS Minute, because we had a lot to report this week.